viewers, new audience, newcomers in general, welcome to the show. Today's episode, vinyl for decals, typically cut on the Cricut, sometimes by hand. That's I'll leave that up to you. But we will be taking that vinyl, dropping it onto a shirt, and showing you how a design from your imagination or from just anywhere in general, to the canvas, and have it come out looking very professional and very well put together and very much. Stay tuned and let's dive right on in. Let's dive, no pun intended, right? Let's see what we can see. So, some important things to take note on. You will be needing permanent, transferably the Smart decal vinyl. We used a Cricut Explorer 2 to cut this image, the Ties vs. Dies Tie-Dye the World logo. Have a Cricut, no worries. You can just do it by hand, print it out, and then go ahead and cut that printing, but it's definitely worth it to get a really clean and really precise and really detailed image, as well as a paintbrush and a vinyl roller. Those are going to be the items that you're going to need that are a little bit outside to create not only what most people are not able to, but you want to transfer from a clean and precise image or logo design into a tie-dye shirt that looks. This is a concept that I have been working with for some time, and I was finally confident enough in it, and I was happy enough with the finished results of the last couple attempts that I made, and so I wanted to bring you the step-by-step process, and that is what you see here, and that is how we are going to keynotes to implement and keynotes to styles of font there, just so you can see the different range of what you can achieve with this technique and this style. I've not seen too many people doing it like this, so if you have an idea in your mind that you would like to have be a badass tie-dye shirt, this is the route, this is the realm and the route that you can take. This is, I want to say, in the realm of what art is. There's no right or wrong way to do these things. Nothing's set in stone. Nothing is beyond the realms, and this is also another realm of cause and effect, I would say, to where you have to put in the hours. Well, technically I put in the hours, so you don't have to. I did the hard part, so that way you can do the easy part. Things that you would like to see dropped onto a tie-dye canvas, feel free to hit me up. And we are going to be finishing out this shirt with a hourglass spine variation, as well as a sleeve, a full sleeve fan fold that matches that spine and the rest of the shirt, of course. And you will see how we achieve this, and you will be able to do the same. And so yes, if you have any ideas, please feel free to drop them in the comments, and I would be happy to do my best, being a beginner to achieving a really high-end finish and a really high quality. I don't know if maybe you are, so never say never. Trees or borders on yourself, and because that only ends up confining you to a way of thinking. And what we need and what the world needs is new, clever, and intricate and artistic and just out of the box thinking. We need out of the box thinking, and so that is what we're. So yes, feel free to hit us up, let us know what you need help with, and we'll be happy to help you. And so, as you can see, we are finishing up that binding of the sleeve as well as that spine to where key points of that off, because that is going to be your intersecting space of your start and stop point for your hourglass and the rest of the body of the shirt, coming up to your sleeves. And what you're going to want to focus on once you get into the dye application, as we're going to be doing here in just a moment, you're going to be wanting to focus on your saturation, and you should have been focusing on binding strength and binding precision. And with those elements, you can achieve pretty much anything that you want to. And so that is another concept that I wanted to take us down the road of. Simple method. And so that's the beauty of it ultimately. But yes, this is a repeatable process to where once we get to the end of the video, yeah, you're going to really trip out. You're going to enjoy it, I hope, and let me know what you think about that. But yes, it's a repeatable process. It is a recipe. This start to implement those variations and those different styles, and those start simple, and then you start to implement a little bit of changes. Instead of doing X and Y, do Y and X, or instead of leading at one end, lead at the other end, and try and clear on, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I will be sure to elaborate on it, and I will be sure to try to dive in it a little bit deeper and try to explain it as best as possible. I know some basics dialed in, your fundamentals dialed in, and then from there implement small variations, small changes to the recipe. Write them down or take mental note if you could take good mental note, but I would recommend taking actual notes, and that will allow you to develop your style, and that will allow you to develop what you think is beautiful and what you think is best suited for the shirts that you're trying to create. Or what's a good word for that? If you're thinking a very technical and needing to see something be done way, then it be tie-dye or anything at all. The world is simply a construct of our mind. What we believe in our mind, we can turn into reality. It has to be in our mind first, and then it will follow into reality. We literally create and construct the world around us with our mind. We are very powerful beings. You are a very powerful being, and so you can achieve anything and everything you put your mind to. Hourglass, look at those colors, that fuchsia pink, those emerald greens, that aquamarine. They all pop very nicely. The way we finished this up was with a 18-hour heat set in a Ziploc bag. And so that is how you achieve those bold and bright and very robust and gorgeous color finishes. So keep that in mind. And so, yes, we are getting into the end of this. This is the front piece of the shirt. Notice the logo right there. Notice how that logo stayed throughout the dye process. That is because we heat set that. It's going to be the end of the show. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate you staying with us. We appreciate you watching the video. If you learned anything, please feel free to like and subscribe. We definitely appreciate it. The channel appreciates it. And to all the diehards, thank you for your time. To all the newcomers, thank you for your time. And to everybody else out there, thank you. Get out there, try to tie-dye the world, and we will see you in the next show.